YouTube. Alright, we're gonna go right into woods. We're trying to get Sturman so we can get the Lapua unlocked. Bolt action 338. I like to use that for Shooterborn. This gun would be interesting with a bipod on it. What's good, Ghost? Oh, Nepal, what up? It took me a second. I was like, who the heck is that guy? Hold on, I gotta pull up my chat on my phone. I got something covering. All I see is how is you doing, man? There it is. You mean how are you doing? Okay, I got you. I'm doing all right, man. How are you? It's been a really rough day from Tarkov, man. I am in my head and not in a good mood. But I'm going live again. I've ended my stream like 3 times because I died to cheaters a couple times, and one time I just died to a guy that was a 3-man, and I thought he was cheating, and then I didn't shoot him. And then I shot one of his teammates, and then he just instantly turned around and one-tapped me. I was like, okay. I'm doing a pretty difficult task right now, and it's just, I'm gonna die a lot doing it, and I know it. But if I want to get it done, I gotta keep doing it. Okay, this is a bad spawn. Don't go down those rocks, you'll blow up. Why did it put me here? Brother, what the... I don't know where it's safe to jump off, bro. We're going off here. Hopefully this is safe. I kinda know where I'm at. I think. Wow, that's a lot of rain. So, bots are... those covert as players in Tarkov? Yeah, they're not really. They're, right now they're pretty broken, honestly. They're not as hard as players, but if you play PvE, then maybe harder. But PvP, the AI are not quite as hard, but they are difficult. Okay, now I know where I'm at. Just lost some valuable time trying to figure out where I was and pull my head out of my ass. The outskirts is that way, the camp is that way, Sniper Mountain's that way. Yeah, there's a vehicle over there. I just gotta try to see if Sturman's here. The bosses on this game are quite difficult, though. This is one of those games I just really enjoy playing solo because it's so hard if you play with people. It's like, whose footsteps are those? And they don't respond fast enough. Oh, you're dead because you don't know it's your teammate. You don't want to kill your teammate. Like yesterday, 2 days ago, I was playing with a buddy and Discord went out and couldn't hear anything and I didn't want to kill him and so we both died. So it's one of those games you kind of have to shoot for it first and just ask questions later if your teammate didn't communicate, and you just gotta hope they do and hope they don't end a friendship over getting team killed. Which he obviously didn't. It happens all the time, but some people can't handle it. I can't handle it when they're just negligent. Now, if my negligence gets me killed, that's my fault. Fine. Oh, shit. What was that? Run. The tracer just went right by my head. No gunshot. Oh, man, that's not good. What the hell? Yo, I went through my screen. No, I mean with the guy that who turned his head around, same. Oh, yeah, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, bot player, he just turned around and one taps you all of a sudden. Yeah. I don't think the boss is here. There's scabs out here. It's possible. Usually the guards push up when he's here. I just don't want to get domed in the back of my head by another player over here. There's so many spawn points. Usually I do this with the thermal with me, but I kept dying to cheaters. Yeah, I don't think the boss is here, man. It's so hard to get him to spawn. Well, we know people are over here, and I need to get more long-range kills, so I'm gonna move up. Thought I saw something else over here. Where's my evac? Probably not outskirts, right? Of course not. Hang out for a second. Get my stamina up. There he is. It's like he knew I was there, bro. I didn't like that. Get out of my face. What the fuck, bro? The AI was just camping in a freaking bush next to me, bro. What the fuck? It's okay. I just go to the lobby faster that way. Bro, he just ate a freaking throat shot. That's crazy. Grizzly slugs. Ah, man. I was trying to go around the tree and pull out my other gun. Sometimes the AI are just stupid like that. Like, he's just sitting completely still and not making a sound, and then I come around a corner and like, hello, motherfucker! Like, fuck off! Let me play my game. I'm hunting a player. Yeah. Yeah. But you think Delta Force is nuts? You should have played Gray Zone. That game was stupid. Like the AI were just like cracked out of their ever-loving minds. You'd wear armor, and they would just incinerate all your limbs, bro. You're like, okay, that's cool. And you didn't wear armor, then you would tank a bunch of shots. I just didn't get it, man. It's like, it's alright. Probably no one except for maybe a player scav is gonna mess with my stuff. Why am I not able to buy my mounts from Jaeger, dude? Like, fucking hell. Can literally buy it right here. Oh, we didn't buy it. The other part, though. Cuban's in a not nice mood today, man. I had a really great morning, and then it just started like around 3 hours ago. Just went to shit. But I'm trying to stream anyway, you know? Why is that in there? What the fuck? Well, on a positive note, I'm gonna have my stats maxed out really quickly doing it this way. Perfect. Earlier, a player was chasing me down for like 5 minutes, and then I got on a hill. He was chasing me on, and I held my ground, and I one-tapped him, and I looked at my gun. It was my last bullet. I was like, oh, holy shit. So I just ran his kit the last raid. I hope they do more balancing in Delta Force and remove player bots from the game. Yeah. I don't know why they are still in. They were only supposed to be in for like a day or two. Will you give it a shot next month on release? I don't know. Maybe. It depends how Tarkov's doing. This is my baby. This is my game, you know? Even if there's all the cheaters, I'll still play it. When you put almost, you know, when you put 8,600 hours in a game, almost 9,000 hours, it's like one of those things. It's like, it's what you know. But we'll see. This is going to be a really short wipe, I guess. Like the shortest ever. So the player base is kind of already dropped off. But I might. We'll see. If Tarkov's like really stale. I've been considering playing COD full-time again. Call of Duty. I really want to see what they do with Black Ops 6. Oh, yeah. I'm going to complain no matter what, though. I'm just a miserable person. I'm always miserable, bro. So, like, if things aren't perfect, I'm just miserable. It's just how I am. When you spend your whole life being miserable, you just get comfortable being miserable. Ah, man. I feel like I am, though. I complained about Delta Force, too. So, I mean... I'm not telling myself that. I'm telling you that. I'm just being realistic instead of, you know... Just being real. I'm just being real, being authentic. But I get what you're saying. You know, stop speaking it into existence. I get what you're saying. When I was younger and faster and everything, you know, it's just whatever. But even then I complained because I had all of my issues, you know. Being a Cyclops and deaf makes it really challenging. And then having sleep issues, you know, all the issues I have, it just makes it really challenging to enjoy life in general. And so I want things to be ideal, and then when they get ideal, they get stale. So at least when I'm complaining, I have something to talk about. No, but when it's good, I'm just quiet. You know? Last couple of days, I had a great time on Battlefield. Oh, in the Battlefield mode? Oh, you're still playing it? Hell yeah, dude. I hope that they make the like Tarkov has arena. I hope they make that Battlefield like the progression crosses over, like leveling and XP and all that stuff. Because otherwise, it's like a useless game mode. You know, it's just like you're just brain dead. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, oh, I have everything unlocked. Now what? There's not like anything to work towards, or you know what I mean? There's not like a progression really. It's like, oh, you have everything unlocked. Now you can kill everybody with everything easily. Whoopoo. Now what? Which is cool, but again, now what? And that's how Arena was, and then they made it crossover. Not Breakout, but Tarkov Arena. They made it the progression crossover, and now people are playing it, and I enjoy it. Before, I had no desire to play it. I'm like, bro, like, I want what I'm doing to go towards something, to work towards something, you know? That's what I hate about games that wipe. Yeah, you definitely don't get faster. You're right. I mean, you can, but you're not going to ever get as fast as your potential was when you're younger. You know, you can still get faster. You just can't get as fast as, you know, your prime, ability when you were prime. Just like you can put on muscle, you just can't put on as much as when you were in your prime. Getting better. Crossover gear tickets. Yeah, but I want, like, and they need to do more. Like, it needs to be like a full crossover. Because when you play games like this, you're going to get a lot of people who are racing to the finish line for progression because of games like the Frontier and Escape from Tarkov, right? Because we know that all the gear and all the things, and all the bells and whistles and all the bragging rights come with finishing everything. But then it's like, now what? So, like, the gaming industry is like, conditioned us to expect the game to wipe at this point. And I think that's a problem because a lot of people don't want to, especially the first time. Like, you remember building bases and like, oh, yeah, now it's gone. Like, that fucking sucked. When Timmy Tuso joins on a team who's played one day and he's in a base 10 times nicer than yours, and you've been there grinding the whole time and everything, but, you know, you're fighting a team, you know, I think the whole wipe thing, like, okay, they should have a separate game mode that wipes whenever they make a game like that. And there should be a game mode that's persistent. And that's what they did with Tarkov recently, except for they made the persistent mode PvE, which is like, okay. Oh, that's a player. That's a dead player. Oh, shit. That's another player. That's a scav. No Sturman, I guess, again. Bro is full sprint. What is this? Did I just kill a cheater? Or is this guy just a total numbskull? How did he have so much loot and got here so fast? That's crazy. He's on the same task as me. Oh, good, because I can't even see where it went. Oh, time to go. That's a player shooting machine gun behind me. That was fast dead, yeah. Gav. Oh, I like this guy's build, kind of. I wonder if this guy killed Sturman and the guards. And then I dropped him. I'm not even gonna fuck around to find out. Sometimes cheaters run stuff like this, but this is actually a pretty decent... Minus the sight on top, bro. You don't know how to tell a range? Like, you gotta put a rangefinder on this bitch? Makes it so awkward. Look how much easier this is to move now. I gotta rotate right where those guys are coming from. That should put some fear into him. I didn't realize I was unsuppressed. I'm probably dead to a cheater just now. In the leg? Brother, on woods? No fucking way you're running that kid on woods. I wish I could see more of his stats, because a 9 KD for 2,400 hours isn't that sus. I mean, his stats show legit, but he could be closet cheating with ESP. I'm not going to report him. Yeah, the TTK is fast. You can die to any bullet in the game can kill you in one shot. But you can also tank a lot of bullets if they don't have good aim, if you have good armor, and they have shit ammo, you know? But it is very fast. The TTK in this game is very fast. But it's very rewarding when you're the one doing it. But you'll hear me talk about it all the time, how, like, oh, man, like, you can be in a raid and wait 5 minutes to get in, and then, bam, one shot, you're dead instantly. You know? And that's like, that's why cheating in this game is so crippling, you know, is because of the shit like that. Scabs by using a bolt action on customs? Oh, easy. I mean, it's actually not super easy, but... It was really weird that he shot me all in the leg like that, but... Oops, we gotta heal up before we go in the raid. Wow, that guy really fucked me up. It used like 500 health. The vary? It can vary. I go to my maps based on where my tasks are most of the time. A lot of people, like that guy, is probably such a low level because he probably doesn't task. He probably just PvPs. And Delta for... Oh, I gotcha. They were going to make it at one point to where this game... Well, they started doing it. So the concept of this game was initially, hey, we're going to have all these maps. You're going to have a hideout in-game. So think about like the base building game that we used to play, right? Everything's in-game, right? And you'd go from map to map within the game. But they started it right now. There's a marathon mode, and you go into one map, and you can, from that map, go to other maps. And if you die, you got to go all the way back to the first map to go to those maps. So I think they're going to put like a hideout there eventually. But this game has so much potential if they just continue to build on it the way they are. If they need to do more like quality of life fixes, and they need to deal with the cheater problem. I think they don't want to because so much of their player base are cheaters. And I think they don't really know how to fix it because almost all of the cheaters in this game are on DMA 2 PC cheats. It's probably one of the hardest games to cheat in. Other than like Valorant. But there are still a lot of cheats that they will go for, like, people will be cheating for like 4, 5, 6 months and not get banned, and then they'll get hit in a ban wave. And I get that they're like saving up on that. They don't want everybody to figure it out, but ban waves, they need to be banning people like every couple weeks. Like, I should be getting notifications that a cheater got banned every couple weeks, not every 6 months, you know, when they decide to rage hack one day or their cheat gets detected finally. Like, they should actively be removing cheaters, you know, like they should be manually reviewing their stats and their patterns. Arena Breakout has this cool thing where you can see, like, when you're done, it shows you everywhere you went and all the loot you picked up, everywhere you fought. So I know there's a way to track it, and if Tarkov could do that, that'd be awesome. They did do something cool recently where they made it to where, like, the cheaters can't see the loot inside boxes anymore. So they actually have to go loot boxes because it'll random generate when you open it. But the problem that caused is now cheaters will just wait until you loot everything, and they'll go loot, and then they'll hunt you down when you get something valuable. because they can see it on your body. Could be if so much cheater and they lose everyone. Yeah. You would see one too many cheaters. Yeah, not that many. You know, the thing is there's so many new players coming to the game all the time. I I I see what you're saying, but there are so many new players coming to the game all the time. Like so many, like thousands and thousands. A lot of people dream about playing Tarkov because they can't. It's very computer. It's an intensive game. You can't just have a cheap PC and play it. And the game itself is not cheap either. But like I have people that come in my chat that have been wanting to play it for like 6-7 years and still haven't played it. Right? There's a lot of sleepers in the market for this game, but I think that they just and I agree with you, and that's what I kind of think too. A lot of the player base would disappear, but I've been running into cheaters who are not cheating anymore. Like they're telling me, like, I'll scavenger in and I'll talk to people, and they'll be like, oh yeah, we used to cheat and we played this many hours and then we started cheating and then we got banned and then we stopped. Like they'll tell me straight up. And my TikTok used to be full of people that would come into my chat and talk about how they cheat, you know? And they get banned and then they stop cheating, which is awesome, but a lot of them go right back to it once they've had enough. Yeah, you're right. A lot of them are banned cheaters, but I'm saying when you interact and talk to them, like they're new players. They play new, their stats, right? You're right. There are a lot of new players with new accounts that are cheaters too, because like that guy's stats, right? 2,700 hours. He could have bought that account from somebody, and he could have been banned on a 5,000-hour account or a 500-hour account before, right? There's no telling. Why am I having such a hard time getting a match? I'm gonna wait to the 6.5 minute mark. That's probably like over the cheater problem is my biggest complaint. Is when you're on servers, that's like it used to be, okay, two things. One, you could manually select what city you wanted to play on. Now it's like a region, and you don't know where the server is actually at, and also you cannot get a server solo. It used to be you could get on a solo. If I would sit here for 5 minutes and no one joined, it's gonna give me the server. Now you'll just sit there until someone else joins. I think it's asinine to force people to play with other people. Like, no one's there, let them play on the map. I love farming dead servers because that's the only way I can get what I need to play, to make money. Like, the cheaters are so bad and so campy in this game. Like, the only way I can make money is avoiding the players, the servers that are full of players. Because obviously more players equals more cheaters, right? It's not important how many people come, it's how many stay in it. Yeah, I mean, to a degree, yes. As long as you have enough people staying in it long enough to teach the new people, right? Then, and it keeps the game entertaining. You know, you have people that come back and stuff, right? But when people get into this game, not a lot of people leave until they just can't handle the cheater problem, or like, when people leave this game, it's usually like they got banned or a life circumstance happened. Like, this game is so addicting that people just, like, they don't leave the game, you know? Like, I remember when I was working, I remember, like, oh, fuck, I gotta go to work tomorrow. And, like, being like, oh, man, should I skip? Should I call out? You know? Oh, I can't. I got a family to support, you know? Like, what the hell? Okay, it'll be done in a second. I'll just ignore that. Oh, we forgot. We were switching servers. So I can play night. Be honest, if you get a server for yourself, it's not... I understand that, but if your game is dead, or that server is dead, you're gonna run those players off if they can't get a match. I gotta actually hide my screen so I don't get stream sniped. Not that anybody here is gonna stream snipe me, but unfortunately I just have to. I just have to. BRB, alright, bet. I kind of want to bring nods, honestly. It's like a cheap one. Perfect. No, I don't want to spend that. There we go. I don't want to do the barter. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just on YouTube right now, yeah. I'm suspended on TikTok. I called someone a pussy in my chat because they ratted me and I'm pretty sure they were cheating. And then they try to like talk like I was a trash player and all this stuff, and TikTok suspended me for a week. It was worth it. TikTok's not giving me the algorithm anymore anyway, bro. I've been trying. I was posting regularly. I was going live every day. I'm finally on daytime now. I've finally got a decent sleep schedule, but I'm not getting enough of it. But I'm getting up at like 2:30 in the morning, going to bed like 7 at night, 7:30 at night, which is not a huge amount of sleep, but it's better than 4 hours. But I know once my sleep catches up, then I'm gonna start having trouble with sleep again. So I'm starving myself a little bit, sleep-wise, on purpose. Oh, I can't talk while I'm playing this game, bro. Not even a little bit. This game is... I can't. This game will make me rage, bro. Like, I... The thing is, in this game, is you could be safe, and then all of a sudden, 100 miles an hour, you got a 5-man on you. You know what I mean? So... or all of a sudden something spawns in the game, or you know, it's just you gotta have your senses 100% of the time in this game. You can't have voices I can't have voices talking to me, and that's the struggle. I can't even duo because of it. Whenever I have a duo, like I'll be like, all right, we gotta stop talking and play the game now, and they don't, you know. Versus when I'm playing solo, I can just shut up and focus, and then my chat I can understand. But if I'm talking to someone and it's like, it's hard. And then I blame my friend, and I'm like, bro, you gotta keep me calm. Then I don't want to go that route. With Tarkov. In between games, I might set something up so that, like, right now, for example, I'm not playing, right? It's the same, like, when I'm organizing my stash and stuff, like, I can't talk. I can't be talked to either because I can't focus. Too ADHD. But when I'm just sitting here loading, it's different. But I don't know. I mean, you'd have to talk for like 5 minutes every half an hour. It's not going to be a point, you know? Yeah. also other people try to jump in and... But in between games, like right now, exactly, but it's like, okay, what... And then it's like, all right, give me calm, and then I just continue talking, you know? And I'll be in the middle of something, and they'll have a question, and they'll say something, and then it's just, you know... It never works out. I'd love to try, but it just doesn't work out, man. I have been considering, like, at the end of my streams, doing like a half hour or 45 minutes where I just hang out with people in Discord while I'm streaming and just chat with everybody, you know, whoever wants to come and hang out and talk. But I need to develop like a schedule for that, you know what I mean? Well, right now, because I'm tasking, you know. But usually I'm in the raid for like 45 minutes to 50 minutes. 30 to 50 minutes. I'll show you my raid time, my average raid time when I get out. I think it's like 28 minutes. Right now I'm just doing challenges that really suck. So I'm dying a lot. Like this challenge sucks. I'm not going to run a full kit. I know I need to run a full kit, but I don't want to spend the rubles on the full kit. I know this lobby is going to be pretty full because it's almost 5 minutes in before we get a match. We've been waiting in players for like 2 minutes. That's something to consider. But I need to get a schedule down. Right now, my schedule is 5 a.m. is when I want to be live every day. I haven't got like an end time, but about 10 o'clock my time. So right now it's 2:30. But around 10 o'clock a.m. is right about when I start losing the chat and I start getting burned out, and I usually take a break. Yeah, so I'm live at 5 a.m., but I'm on the game at about 2:45, 3 a.m. It's been consistent for the last 4 days like that. Whoa. How many scouts do I need to kill? 8? These are the really shitty nods, but they work. Oh, sniper scav might be up? No, not yet. I also need to kill Rashala, the boss here. Can I climb in this? Nope.